Yeah.
Okay, I think we can start. Well, maybe it's 1 minute. How you doing, Sue? Well, you
You're
got the chat, so
you're muted. Sue, you're
She
muted.
said she can't. She said she can't talk.
I know.
She said her mic isn't working,
Right.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
But you're
so she
muted.
could put
Oh,
it
I'm
in.
just doing a
There
There
it
you
test.
is.
are.
Okay.
Can you hear
Very
me?
good.
Okay, got the headphones. Yeah,
Very
I think
good.
my other one I have to fix there's a break in the cord.
Oh,
Ooh, bummer. Okay. Well, looks like headphones tonight. Yay. That'll work. That'll work.
Well, you have something that works. Great.
Yep.
okay. I'm not using the
Chopping my
guitar
head off.
today. Do you know? Can you guess why?
Yom HaShoah.
Exactly.
Very good. I'm proud of you.
Go. Let's see. A little bit. Just that.
Okay.
Nope. Let's see. I need to go down. Down a bit.
Nothing like a little nose itch.
Sorry. I'm gonna mute. I keep chopping my head off here.
Put it this way. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת כולנו גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת כולנו גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת כולנו גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת כולנו גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת כולנו גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת כולנו גם יחד. Behold how good and how pleasant it is when all of us dwell in unity. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Praise be the one to whom our praise is due.
Baruch
Adonai HaMevorach leolam vaed. Praise be the one to whom our praise is due, now and forever. Sue, would you read us the Ahavat Olam, please?
There we go. Your love has embraced us always in wilderness and promised land, in good times and in bad. Because of your love, we shall embrace Torah night and day in devotion and delight. Beloved are you, Adonai, whose Torah reflects your love.
Thank you. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai echad. Listen, Yisrael. Adonai is our God. Adonai is one. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. Ellen Rose, would you? And now I have to remember. Would you please read us that page?
Ve'ahavta. You shall love Adonai your God with all your mind, with all your soul, and with all your strength. Set these words which I command you on this day upon your heart. Teach them faithfully to your children. Speak of them in your home and on your way, when you lie down and when you rise up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand. Let them be a symbol before your eyes. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates.
למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Be mindful of all my mitzvot and do them. Thus you'll become holy to your God. I, Adonai, am your God, who brought you out of Mitzrayim to be your God. I, Adonai, am your God. Adonai Elohechem Emet. Adonai, your God, is true.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר הקודש. נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה. Joanne, would you read the bottom of the page for us, please?
Who is like you, Adonai, amongst all that is worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders?
Thank you. Ellen Friedman, would you please read the Hashkivenu?
O God, you are a consolation to your creatures. For in moments of forgetting, we but call to mind your care, and we are comforted. When we hope no more, a pattern in the snow reminds us of your loving kindness. Your dawns give us confidence, and sleep is a friend. You are here. We fail words to say, Ma Tov.
Thank you. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Feliz, would you read us the bottom there? Simcha. Amy's here, but her camera's not on. Felice, would you read us the bottom of that page, please?
You're muted, Felice.
Are you in techno hell?
Can you hear me now?
There you go.
Okay.
Always.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Blessed are you, Adonai, guardian of Israel, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people, Israel, and over Jerusalem.
Thank you.
Welcome.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברכותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון וחיי כל בית ישראל, בעגלה בזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעולם ולעלמי עמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויפר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי קודשה ברכו לעילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונקמתה דאמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. Zion, I'm so glad to see you.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you and everyone today. So,
Pray as if everything depended on God. Act as if everything depended on you. Adonai, sifatai tiftach ufi agit ilatecha. Adonai, open my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu ve'imotenu Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor ve'Hanora El Elyon Komei Chasadim Tovim Ve'Konei HaKol V'Zocher Chasdei Avot Ve'Imahot ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע. מוריד הטל, מחכה חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומק נופלים ורופא חולים. ומתיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מקיים הכל. Take a moment to say your own private silent prayer from your heart. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imeru. Amen. Julia, can you read the bottom of this page for us, please?
Hello?
You're on.
You're on.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh my God. Mm,
We can hear you.
We can
No.
hear you.
Yes, yes, but I don't see the page. Sorry, I don't know. I am in my phone. I don't see the page right now.
Oh, okay. All right. Ziona?
Sorry.
Okay.
May the
All
one
right.
who makes
Ziona?
peace, may the one who makes peace in all the
No,
high
I don't know what's
heavens
happening
make
with the
peace
phone.
for us, for all Yisrael, and for all who inhabit the earth, and let us say Amen.
Thank you. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I dream of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops way above the chimney tops. That's where you will find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
Beautiful.
Bravo!
Beautiful.
Bravo!
Yes.
When you hear
That
that
was
song,
beautiful. That was
Yes, it
beautiful.
was.
when you hear that song, what images does it conjure in your mind?
Well, given today, I really was thinking of Israel while you're saying it.
Uh-huh.
It really brought the, and what they're going through, and the promise and what was hoped for and what is actually going on.
Exactly. A young Judy Garland in black and white, standing in her yard on a Kansas farm. A wizard, dressed in green, surrounded by a city decked out in emerald green. A scruffy little dog, a scarecrow, a tin man, a lion, linking arms with the pig-tailed girl dancing down a yellow brick road. In 1938, two Jewish men, one the son of a Lithuanian cantor, Hyman Arlik, and another man, the son of Russian immigrants, Isidor Hochberg, were chosen by MGM to write the music for the first Technicolor filming of The Wizard of Oz. My father worked on that movie, by the way. Hyman Arlik, better known as Harold Arlen, was the composer for the team, and the other, the lyricist, is known as Yip Harburg. One afternoon, while driving around Hollywood, Arlen heard a melody in his head. And, by the way, if you were to ask any composer how they come up with melodies, they would say, all of them would say they hear it in their heads. He went home and annotated it, wrote it down. He thought it would be a lovely addition to the film. He played it for Harburg, who was pretty underwhelmed. He and Arlen discussed it, played it again, and Harburg agreed to write some lyrics to it anyway. Yip Harburg would later say he always had a fondness for rainbows. Later in his career, he wrote the lyrics for Finian's Rainbow and a song from the show, Look to the Rainbow, another favorite song of mine. They presented the song to the power guys at MGM, who said that the song did not fit with anything else in the film. It was a ballad and had no place in the show. There are several octave jumps. The decision was Over the Rainbow was simply inappropriate. They haggled, they hassled, and in the course of the filming, the song was thrown out not once, but several times. And each time, Harburg and Arlen fought to keep it in. Why had it come to be such an important thing for these two Jewish men to fight for this song? I'm glad you asked. This was 1938. The Holocaust had barely begun. But in the words of Rabbi Bernard Rosenberg, the Jews of Europe could not fly. They could not escape beyond the rainbow. The message of this song, which ultimately won an Academy Award and still today is considered one of the greatest songs of the 20th century, is not about wizards, witches, cowardly lions, and tin men. When you hear the words far above the chimney tops, those words were written before the smokestacks of Auschwitz had started to fill the air with the ashes of death. This song was pulled from the hearts and the minds of two men whose parents had lived through the pogroms and the anti-Semitism prevalent in their parents' world. And yet, the song was prophetic. Not only about the Holocaust itself, but also about the miracle 10 years later, the birth of the State of Israel. That's next week. And the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. I'm going to sing the song again. I want you all to close your eyes and imagine bluebirds flying over the smokestacks of death camps, and of the homeland that the Jews the world over had dreamt for 2,000 years. Somewhere over There's a land that I dreamed of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that we dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why, then, oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
I saw in my mind's eye Tel Aviv when it was first put together, 1909, I think. All just sand, without nothing yet.
Yeah, I I know. And I get chills when I think about that story. It's not a story, it's the truth. It's what really happened. Now we're going to say Misha Berach for the sick. Hang on. There it is. May the one who blessed our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebekah, Rachel, and Leah, bless and heal those who are ill. Ari ben Shoshana, that's the son of rabbi in the International Federation of Rabbis. Ada bat Chanya, Nancy Guthrie and her family, Ziona bat Chava and your family, Esther bat Malka, Joanne Hall, Elana bat Sarah, all Sim Shalomers and all SS rabbis, all Sim Shalom rabbis. SS, no. Tovachana bat Pearl, Yoel ben Tovachana, Reuven Baruch ben Pearl Leah, Yosef ben Albert, and Valerie and Max and Maddie and everybody else. Fenster. Rachel bat Benjamin, Rolla Madison, Dina bat Benjamin, that's Barbara Kirsch's sister, and she just had her leg amputated yesterday.
Yes.
Yes, she says.
Barbara said she was doing pretty well.
Good.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
And her brother, David Ben Benjamin. President Joe Biden, the U.S. cities and countries that have been invaded by Trump's Gestapo, all of our U.S. Trump troops and their families. am I? Ellen Rose.
To all those suffering physically, emotionally, and spiritually around the world, especially Israel and all those countries in the Middle East. The Ukraine, the IDF, and all American soldiers in combat zones. All Sim Shalomers and clergy, their families, friends, and pets in need of refuah shlema. Albert, Joanne, Ellen F., Barbara and her sister, Brenda Badestelle, B. Bad Edda, Martin Benwin, Henda Neked Divinia. Todarma.
Vakasha. Amy, can you use the mic? I can't
Yeah.
see you. Okay.
I know what's the matter with my camera. You, of course, my twinny over there. To Lahana Bot Pearl, Ruben Barbara Ben Pearl Leah, Sienna Bot Hobbit, Ellen Rose, Marvin Barber, Dina Bot, Benjamin Bot Sarah, my friend Joanna Ritchie, Valerie, Maddie Trey, Joanne Hall, Max Ben Valerie, and Nancy Guthrie and her family and the world.
Thank you. Marvin? Misha Barra?
Dawn Walnut, Ernest Sue Schimberg, my brother Howard Gruber, myself, all residents, all people from that need refuah shlema from Sim Shalom and from the Chelsea at Washington Township.
Okay, thank you. And Sue is, she says her Bob's Professor Robert, Bob and yourself, her mother-in-law Dorothy, her sister-in-law's sister Carol, and all who are in need of healing. Thank you. Albert?
Thank you, dear Rabbi. I'm praying for, again, all the sick and afflicted in the world and all our loving pets. I'm praying for those that have been affected by the war in the Middle East and other wars throughout the world that we are not involved in. I'm praying for Valerie, Aaron, Maddie, and Trey, Max. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for Amy, all my family here at Sim Shalom and your loved ones, and for myself. Thank you, dear Rabbi.
Thank you. Felice? You're muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm praying for all those in Russia and Ukraine who are suffering for the freedom for the Jews and the folks who live there who want their freedom. I also send my prayers to all those in the Middle East who are suffering through what's going on there in the name of money. And I send prayers to all those who are afflicted and ill, who need healing and prayers.
Thank you. Ziona?
Thank you. Chavabat Elsa and my cousins Gila, Reina, Tahora Bat Liba, and Tapora Bat Liba, Josh H., and my dear friend Elizabeth Bat Margaret, and all Sim Shalomers in need of healing, and all of our animals that are in need of healing. And Eretz Israel, of course, and the IDF, and my writing acquaintance, who is a young man in Iran that no one's heard of no one's heard from him in a long time. I know they don't have the internet, but we're still worried. And all innocents caught up in this war, that war, and the war in Ukraine, and all people who are being held imprisoned unjustly. Toda.
בבקשה. Rudolph.
Thank you. I'm praying for all Sim Shalomas who are ill, for Ellen Friedman, for Joanne Hall with her family, for Ellen Rose, for Amy Handley, for Professor Kruber, for Albert and his family, for Ellen D. and all cancer patients and all in Israel who need peace and healing, and for my cousin Sylvia.
Thank you. Ellen Friedman.
Thank you, Rabbi. I'd like to pray for myself and my friends Sephora and Joy and Diane and Kenny and his parents and Jan and Kay and all Sim Shalomers and all who are wrongly incarcerated and anybody suffering from PTSD. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you. Jordan. May the Blessed Holy One be filled with compassion, for their health to be restored and their strength to be revived. May Hashem swiftly send them a complete renewal of body and spirit. And let us say, Amen. Mi sheberak avotenu mikor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi sheberak imotenu mikor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei HaCholim. Thank you, Ellen. Blessed are you, Adonai, who heals the sick. עלינו לשבח אדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתקבים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. Who have I missed? Amy, would you read the bottom of the page, please?
Yes, ma'am. Ours is a duty to praise the sovereign, to honor the artist of creation who made us unique in the human family with a destiny all our own. For this we bend our knees and bow with gratitude before the sovereign almighty, monarch of all, wellspring of holiness and blessing.
Thank you.
Welcome.
ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום U'shemo echad. On that day, the eternal shall be one, and God's name shall be one. And yes, Rabbi Karen had a vertigo issue this morning, and it's very familiar to me because it happens to me all the time. And she's just, it leaves her very weak, which it also does to me. It's like we both, I wonder if it's contagious. Arthritis? Anyway. The Mourner's Kaddish. I have a list, but it's all of the people that have died in the camps, and there have been several. Our camps, not their camps, not German camps, American camps, as well as HaShoah. All the victims of the U.S. administration in the U.S. and around the world. Kimberly, do you have anybody to say yahrzeit for today? And Jordan? Amy?
Probably cry, but I gotta remember the Yom HaShoah, and two of them being my great great grandmother and great great grandfather, Diamante Nahama and Eliyahu Nahama. It hurts.
Thank you.
It hurts.
Ellen Rose?
Toda. All those who have nobody to say Kaddish for them. All those from HaShoah. All those who have died in all the wars. Stephen Ben, Sylvia, Jill Bott, Mary, Sally Bott, Ida, Natan Ben Anna, Lowell Ben Sally. Toda raba.
Vaksha? Sue? Nobody? Okay. Albert?
Thank you, dear Rabbi. Again, I'm praying for the Yom HaShoah. Let us never, ever forget what they went through. I'm praying for those who have no one to pray for them, those who passed away in past seasons, up to this very moment in time. My dear friend Sue, my doggy grandson Fenway, praying for all those in my family as well as Valerie's family, praying for Will and his family and Estelle and her family. Thank you, dear Rabbi.
Thank you. Ellen Friedman?
Yes, I'd like to say Kaddish for my dear sweet mother, Mildred Friedman. It's her birthday tomorrow, would have been her birthday. And my dear friend, Al Brown. Thank you.
Welcome. Have I missed, Marvin? Marvin? Where'd he go? Marvin, do you have anybody for yahrzeit?
My parents, Joseph and Adelaide Gruber.
Thank you. Siona?
Thanks, Rabbi. I'm remembering my father. It's not his yahrzeit, but his name came up in conversation today, and I'm just thankful. I've learned so much from him. And I'm also remembering always my friend Jim, whose first yahrzeit is coming up soon. And because of Yom HaShoah, I'm thinking about my grandmother's sisters and parents who perished right after the war was over. So technically not quite the Holocaust, but
Yes.
yeah. And if you'll allow me 1 second, because I think you'd appreciate that. My grandmother told me that her youngest sister, who was 13 years younger than her, used to pull herself up onto the piano bench as soon as she could. And she was 2, and no one taught her. She just started playing the piano and making up songs and was just extremely talented. And I can't, every year this happens, I can't help but think about how, she could have been another Mozart or Beethoven or something.
Sure. Wow.
And she didn't live to
That's beautiful. I
be.
think about my grandmother too, and she wasn't, none of my ancestors are Jewish, so but she was a brilliant musician, and she could play any instrument. She sat at the day before she died. She sat at the piano and played the Moonlight Sonata flawlessly. I can't listen to it anymore. I was just I burst into tears. Feliz.
And saying prayers for all of those who don't have anyone to say Kaddish for them. And I would specifically like to say Kaddish for the 2 people who lost their lives this year by ice, and all those who have lost their lives due to the insensitive ways of those people losing their lives.
Yes. Okay. Did I get Rudolph? I don't think so. Rudolph, I love your voice, by the way.
Thank you. I'm remembering my dear mother and my mother's oldest sister.
Thank you. Okay, did I miss anybody? There's a big crowd today. Please join me in the Mourner's Kaddish. Yit Gadal,
Gadal,
Yit Gadash,
Shemay Rabba
Be'alma, Diva
Amandra Hipne Rishmautre
Hayihom,
Begekum Viekukum
Beit
Viet
Israel,
Israel
Agala,
Bagala Rishman Kari Biru
Amen.
Ami
Yehe,
Yeh Shemam Rathami
Maya,
Shiramaya Vichain Berlin Hill Betar Vitaval
Nasi,
Vitalo,
Talel,
Shmei,
Talal,
Visha, Pir,
Vidisha, Barichu,
Leah,
Le'ela,
Leo, Triakata,
Leah,
Vishirata,
Tush,
Tushpatata,
Mata,
Samata,
Amravinu,
Damiran,
Ade,
Bela, Ilu, Ami,
Yehe, Shalom,
Yehishma, Bamim,
Shamaya,
Yakai,
Hayim,
Marlene, Bioko,
Koya,
Ose,
Amen.
Shalom, and
Roma,
you, Shalom, Alena, Bioko, Misha, Amen.
Amen.
Yoshve Tevel, V'imru, Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Albert, would you give us the closing benediction, please?
Yes, dear Rabbi, thank you. May the Lord bless us and keep us. May the
Amen.
Lord make his face shine upon us, be gracious to us. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon us and give us his peace and shalom. Yivareka Adonai v'yismareka. Ya'er Adonai panavoleka v'yekuneka. Isa Adonai panavoleka v'yisim laka shalom.
Can you hear it? So
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
On a wagon bound for market, there's a calf with a mournful eye. High above him there's a swallow winging swiftly through the sky. How the winds are laughing, they laugh with all their might. Laugh and laugh the whole day through, and half the summer's night. Dona, 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 dona. Dona, 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 don. Dona, 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 dona. Dona, 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 don. Stop complaining, said the farmer. Who told you a calf to be? Why don't you have wings to fly with, like the swallow so proud and free? How the winds are laughing, they laugh with all their might. Laugh and laugh the whole day through, and half the summer's night. Dona, 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 dona. Dona, 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 dona. Dona, 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 dona. Dona, 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 dona. Calves are easily bound and slaughtered, never knowing the reason why. But whoever treasures freedom, like the swallow, has learned to fly. How the winds are laughing, they laugh with all their might. Laugh and laugh the whole day through, and half the summer's night. Dona, 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 dona. Dona, 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 don. Dona, 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 dona. Dona, 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 don. Thank you all for putting up with me today.
Oh, brother.
Oh, it was beautiful, Rabbi. Darabah.
I got no words. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Because
very
I
much.
haven't heard it in so many years, and it's always been near and dear to my heart. Toda, and Toda is not even a strong enough word.
I know. Thank you.
Thank you. That song
Thank
was
you,
beautiful.
everybody.
Thank you.
And I'll be back tomorrow.
God help us. Oh, God help us. No. No, God help. Oh, no.
Amy, calm down, please, calm down.
Teasing her.
Gee, okay.
Teasing her.
Okay. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.